Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a Wiwoo 8GB kids MP3 player. Now this is the third MP3 player that I'm going through for my children. The first one worked out great for a number of years. 2 kids, and by the time it was supposed to make it to the third kid, it finally got lost completely. Second one I picked up just a little while ago for the third kid, and it was a real poor quality. Battery life was not good. It had trouble connecting to a computer even after updated drivers were loading, and so I said, you know what, this is time to go ahead and instead of just dropping the money on a regular MP3 player, I'm going to get a kid's MP3 player. So that's why we went with this one here, because it's got a paw print on it and it has some fun colors. So as you can see, there's not a whole lot to what comes into the package. Box is empty other than this. And then right here, oh, there we go. Everything slid out underneath it. And then right here we have the MP3 player we're going to go ahead and take out so that way you guys can see it. We have, looks like, our PC connector USB cable, and that's on a micro USB, which is good, better than the mini USB that my last MP3 player had. Inside here we've got some earbuds, which we do not use with the children. We use some kids' headphones, and they work out just fine. We've got some replacement earbud covers that go along with it. And then the instruction manual, which is actually quite thick, so I'm assuming it has multiple languages. Yes, it does. In addition to that, some of the other reviews I've read have told me that there is a learning curve on this MP3 player, and what I have found is that almost all MP3 players use like the same general buttons to move forward, to navigate, to go forward and backward, but it is not as intuitive as the buttons are on your phone. So while some people might complain about how it's not very intuitive, after you've played with it for about 5 minutes, you'll totally get it, and you just have to adjust yourself to not doing the same thing that you would normally do on your phone, because the buttons are going to be slightly different on the MP3 players. When you give this to your children, they will pick it up right away. They will be fine. They will be better at using this than you will. You just have to show them maybe that first time how to do it. So just for fun, let's go ahead and see if we can't power it on. Here we've got the mic on the side. We've got our hold button here, which is off. I don't know where the power button is. Oh, maybe down here on the bottom. Right, so there's an on and an off switch. Then down on the bottom you can also see we have our mini USB port as well as our 3.5 millimeter stereo speaker cable adapter. All right, and so for the initial startup, I do have some battery power, and it's going to go ahead and ask me to choose a language. Which button should I push? Play? Yeah, all right, perfect. So then you have a vertical scrolling option here. If you push the plus and minus sign, it looks like that takes you up and down through everything. So on this particular device, let's start from the beginning. You've got game, you've got music, you've got movies, you've got record, play. Record, play. I wonder if that's just playing back your recorded voice. You have radio, FM radio inside of it. Picture, text, so you can take some notes. Browser, so that way you can browse your files. And then your settings. If we jump into settings real quick, looks like that's where we've got some options for some, for some more advanced settings that it looks like, honestly, your kid is probably never going to end up needing. So as long as you can transfer your music and your movies to it, you should be good to go. And if I remember correctly, when I read this, this will play MP4 and also support a 64 gigabyte, yeah, I'm reading right now, 64 gigabyte micro SD card. And I believe the videos that you can put on here, it'll even play like the H.264 compression as well. So you should be able to fit quite a few videos on there. I'm thinking probably load this up with, if any of you guys have small children, you know that they've got those like 1 hour videos of all the different nursery rhymes together. Seeing if I can't download a couple of those and toss those on here for the the kids, so that way they can take a look at it. In addition to that, with 8 gigabytes already on it, that's plenty of space for a ton of music. And if you just throw in that micro SD card, which I don't know where it goes exactly. Oh, right here on the side. If you throw in the micro SD card, then you can toss your videos on that and take care of it, and you'll still have plenty of room for just your music to go on the 8 gigabytes that's in there internal. So that's really all there is to it. There's not a whole lot more I can tell you about an MP3 player at this point until we've had a chance to review it and put it to the test. I do like that this is kind of a rubberized feel as opposed to a smooth feel. Not like I'm worried about this thing breaking whenever it gets dropped, because MP3 players are virtually indestructible. And it's so lightweight, you don't even have to worry if you were to drop it from a distance that the screen probably would not crack, just because the device is not heavy enough to make the screen break whenever it hits. But it is like a smooth rubber outer that has some grippiness to it. So here on the back there's like a little inlay of a paw print again, and you can definitely see the colors, the bright blue and yellow, which are probably going to be pretty popular. And then there is a screen film protector that's over the top of it right now that I'll pull off here later. But if you guys have any questions, comments, make sure to ask. I'll get to them as soon as I can, and I will have a better review written up for this one on Amazon after I've had a chance to use it for a while, and given the kid a chance to use it for a while. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.